One of the places with more history in La Granada township is its castle or its remains. La Granada origins are dated from 950, when the Bishop Guilerà gave the condition of manor to La Granada in the township of Olèrdola to Sisovald, who built the castle, the Granada Tower. We also know that in 991 the church of San Cristòfol already existed. A few years later, in 1003, a Saracen attack destroyed the castle and it was rebuilt 2 years later by the Bishop Aesi, and the works finished in 1013. Some centuries later, during the civil war in the 15th century, the castle suffered a siege, but it wasn't destroyed, as 2 centuries later, during the War of Els Segadors, it was the scenery of one of the most important facts in the conflict in Penedès. In this castle, the French army defeated the Castilian army. Maybe it was the reason why a few years later, after the succession war was finished, Philippe V decided to demolish the castle. This fact was a starting point for a sad period of spoliation that lasted for centuries. Even during the Civil Spanish War, 1936-39, some elements that still remained were destroyed, and people used the castle stones to surface a road. About architectonics, it is a castle with a rectangular base of about 20 meters long by 10.5 meters wide. The castle had a rectangular tower that disappeared, but some walls, 7 meters high in the north and in the west facade, are preserved, and some parts in the north wall and 3 walls in the tower. In the north wall, the half-point arch on one of the doors has been kept, and in the west door, one of the uprights, the bar hole and the hinge. Over the walls, there are other type of walls that belong to the late buildings that hold on the original castle walls with functions related to the agricultural usages. Apart from the castle and the wall, another element that is part of La Granada history is the constable house related to the castle. In the medieval ages, the Barcelona bishop was the manor of the castle, but he governed it through the mayor and the constable. The mayor received the castle incomes, the sales and the rights, and the constable received the incomes related to the castle defense. This is why the constable house and the castle are so close. It was built in the 15th and 16th century in a Gothic style of transition. It is a residential house fortified in half walls with a ground floor, a first floor and an attic. On the facade, we can see a big voussoir door and the window in the main floor architrave with door jambs, ledges and stone lintels decorated with mouldings, corbels and figurative elements.